In this exercise, we shall show how to use the rendering tools related to the lighting effects. A good lighting is important to enhance the finishing and the trimming of the effects applied to our objects. For example, material, surface effects, textures, and decals. Let us start by loading model VW Beetle Start, which we shall use as an example. Let's open it. Let's now start with some initial settings. From Select Face, let us select Solid. To enhance visualization, let us deselect Dynamic Lighting in the input page of the system options. Let us now activate the View Orientation Name Views dialog box and let us position it. While I speak, I shall show some of the predefined views you can easily obtain through this window, and finally some specific light points we are going to take into account. Like people keen on photography and people dealing with rendering should have some very clear concepts about lighting in order to fully understand which effects will be applied. The model we are going to use is a representation of a standard environment resembling the one of a stand inside a pavilion of an exhibition. Our goal is then to set up a likely light system for this environment so that we can obtain a most realistic lighting effect. First of all, let us move the Name Views box to a more comfortable position. The Light Studio is accessible through the Rendering Library command. Let us enlarge the visualization. Beyond the predefined lights that are usually loaded for ordinary rendering operations, there are other lights subdivided in several categories. Under Exterior, we should find Accurate Sky. Let us enlarge the panel and let's take a look at its content. Natural lighting is subdivided into 3 different quality levels: high quality, low quality, and medium quality. If we go on, we shall find Interior. It's just below. And then Object, that is lights dedicated to highlight objects, subdivided in Colored, take a look at its content, High Contrast, take a look, and then Low Contrast, take a look at its content. For example, let us now test the effect of these lights when applied to our model. Let's choose Natural Lighting under Exterior. Let us select Medium Quality and let us apply Blue Sky and Sun. As you can see, the lighting is very intense. If we choose Cloudy Sky, the light is less intense and less evident. Instead, let us choose a high contrast value of the object type. Let us select the right spot with backlight. A light coming from the right with the backlighting uses the filling in order not to highlight contrast too much and then make depth too evident. On the contrary, if we choose left spot with back, the light will come from the opposite direction, and then the zones that were enlightened before will be now in the shadow. Alright, let us now see how we can modify the lights as we like. Let us start from a default highlighting. Let us select the default Light Studio HQR. Let us now close the rendering library and position the Name Views box. Let's enlarge visualization. Let's now see how our light system is organized. From the menu bar, let us select Format Lighting. In this menu, we can get the same predefined light system as in ThinkDesign Predefined Light Studio. We have 3 lights: Ambient, type Ambient, Light Zero, type Distant, and light 1 type distant. Light 0 and light 1 are directional lights with an origin point located at the infinite. In order to appreciate their effect, let us switch them off one by one, and then switch them all again. Let us select the ambient light and let's switch it off. Let us select light 0 and let's switch it off. Let us select light 1 and let's switch it off. We have created the darkness condition in the scene. Let us now take a look at the specific single effects. The ambient light is of the ambient type, which enlightens the object from all directions, and its result is a flat and uniform lighting. The only thing we can adjust for this light is its color and its intensity. Let's change the intensity from 10 to 20. As you can see, we have obtained a major enlightening effect. Let us now switch on light 0. The light of the distant type is a light coming from a certain direction. Let us deselect fixed to view. In order to increase the intensity effect of our light, let's change it from 25 to 30. Let's imagine to be in the pavilion where our stand is located, and that the light is coming from top. It is directed towards the bottom and slightly inclined towards our object, if you look at it from the top. The color is set to white. Let's set the light to a very pale blue. From defined custom colors, we can define the right color, this one for example. Confirm by clicking OK. From more options, let us activate the Show Handles option, and let's take a look at the position of the handles. Let us select the Shadows options. Let us modify the Direction to Points option by setting it as Refer to axes Y and X. With the help of the named views, we shall set the top view. Then let us set the angle to 30 degrees. Let us then select the front view. We want our light to be inclined of 40 degrees towards the bottom, so we shall input a value of minus 40 degrees. We're done with this light. Let us apply it. We're now going to deal with light 1. Let's switch it on. Since it is a pavilion, let us imagine there is a glass wall and that this light must be of a natural type. The color currently set is white. Let us set the light to a very pale blue. With define custom color, let's define the right color. This one, for example. And let us confirm by clicking OK. Let us set the view to left front view. Let us then modify the Direction to Points option by setting it as referred to axes Y and X. Using the predefined views, let us choose the top view, and looking at our object from top, let us imagine our light to have an inclination of about 10 degrees from the left. Let us then set the angle to minus 10 degrees. In the front view also, this light will be coming from top, and so it will have an inclination towards the bottom of about minus 40 degrees. Let's now apply. With the help of our predefined views, let's set the top view. Let's fit our view. Let's now run the rendering preview to appreciate the effect. Calculations require some seconds before the render image shows up. You know, the program takes into account lots of data. The effect is really nice. Wow! We can see the projecting of shadows onto the objects. Two shadow types coming from slightly different directions. One from top and the other one from the left. Let us now save the result obtained till this moment.